How are y'all doing? Hand dancy times. Shwippy dippers. Yay. Hi. How are y'all doing? I have the sliding door open. And there's like fresh air and stuff. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. It's freaking geek out too. So that's fine. Hi Enigma. Hi Blood. Hello LT Wheels. How are you doing? Come up. Hope everybody is doing good. How's am I? Not bad. Dreading summer coming. Because of course. Fuck summer. Yes, I went to the post office this morning. Because apparently the sheets that I ordered on Amazon and that had their delivery attempted last Thursday have been sitting at the post office since then, and they didn't tell me that. So I went to the post office this morning and that was fine, and then I came home and I'm like, you know what, the weather outside is actually not bad. I'm going to leave the door open. Except the problem with that is that whenever I leave the front door open, the cats go batshit. Because they're all like, there are people and stuff and things that I can see. Brick wall. Huzzah! And so I end up closing the front door again, but the sliding door is open, and yes. It's August. Still. And it's already gotten warm enough to have the sliding door open. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. I need to move ASAP, because I don't want to deal with another summer here. I need to move south. Which I know is just kicking the can down the road, but still. I need to be more south than here. But yes, how are all you guys doing? Hope everybody is good. Yes, move south. Much more south. I'm not moving to Antarctica, dragons. Gosh dang it. Also, hi! How are you doing? You feel this is a good so far? I knew where you were going with that. You're east. East is not south. Just saying. Also is good. Southeast. Is it south enough to be significantly colder? The problem is that your guys' house prices are even more shit than ours are, and that's saying something. This is the problem. I need to move somewhere cheaper than here. I'm not wrong. You got nothing on that. Yeah, I figured. It was going to be really difficult for you to argue that, because I was right. I've been keeping an eye on houses, for those that are, like, following that. Yeah. Unfortunately, winter is not really the time that a lot of people put their properties up for sale. So there hasn't really been much, like, coming up. There's been a few that have, like, been sold, and so, like, the number of available listings has gone down. But yeah, I'm hoping that September being the start of spring, hopefully that'll... people start getting into selling of their houses and all of that, so that hopefully, fingers crossed. There is one that I keep seeing, and at the price it's listed at, it's over budget, but I could potentially put an offer in, and it's like a not bad sized house. It's the yard is basically empty. It's like blank canvas. It's got a little shed, but plenty of room for a big shed. And it's actually around the corner from the one I went and looked at. Problem is, internet. It's not. It hasn't got a connection. It's on fixed wireless, and so I'm like, you know what, But it's a nice enough house that it's kind of like, Could I go with fixed wireless? No, I really couldn't. And then I briefly, in one of my evenings that I couldn't sleep, on my phone at 1 o'clock in the morning, looking up whether or not Starlink might be available. I don't want to go down that path either. It's a nice house though. So yeah, not really anything on the house front at this point. Disappointing, but fingers crossed. We shall see. I'm still hoping. Never heard anything back from that real estate agent. That one that I did go and have a look at. Fucking 48 hours of utter harassment. And then the second that I emailed and said, yeah, I won't be putting an offer in at this time. Completely ghosted. Wow. I really hope that if I do find a place in that town that I end up with a real estate agent that's not that person. That would be good. Anyway, crafting things. I have embossing folders. Oops. In this pile of crap. There we go. Now, embossing folders I don't need to keep in the packet, so we'll take them out of the plastic. But I will keep that plastic, so that's actually a decent sized bag there. I tend to keep plastic sleeves like that. They come in handy. I do find sometimes actually that some of the, like, not these ones because this would be too thin, but some of these plastics actually take hot foiling pretty good. There we go. Okay, so we've got, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to actually see this. It's very light. But yes, there's kind of Christmassy bauble things. I have no idea whether or not that's showing. I wait to get back at 160p, I can't see a thing. So there's that one, there's this one, which I've actually just realised one side is wider than the other side. That's odd. But yeah, that one is like Christmas trees and little presents and baubles and just like generally Christmassy kind of a doing. And then that one's also baubles, but it's a little bit more like, oops, a little bit more like, rather than being an all over background, it's a little bit more. That one's also narrow on one side. I wonder why they do that. That's weird. But yes, I kind of want to have a play with those because I haven't played with embossing folders for a while. Hi Mama! How doings? I are not bad. Although I tell you what, my back is spasming like an absolute bitch. I don't know what's going on there. I've had anti-inflams and all that. But still just, I feel like I'm being stabbed. But apart from that, not terribles. Oh, I had another one. There's another one. I had a pile of stuff that I'd got ages ago and I put it to one side and then I forgot it existed. And I was trying to clean up a little bit this morning. Really didn't go very well. I get overwhelmed too quick. But yes, there was the other one that I forgot. That one has words. Santa, snow, winter holiday, Wednesday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, snow, winter, Santa. I think it's just meant to be the shape of a bauble, and it's just Christmassy words. And then there's like snowflakes and stuff. So I'm thinking what I might do as a first bit. Come on. cord on the lip of the rug every single time. That's gonna go there. That can go there. Move the bowl. A rubbish bowl. And all of these tags need to get out of the way. I need to get all of my stuff into their appropriate boxes. Because I have like box for dies, box for stamps, box for embossing folders, box for stencils, blah blah. I need to get everything into their appropriate boxes, just as a start. And then at some point I need to go through those boxes and find all of the things that I'm really not using and like do a destash. Okay, it's not fun. It's getting a cold or not awake, not sure if it's allergies or asthma or what. I hope it's not a cold. But I mean, I hope it's not any of those other things either. Because none of those things sound fun. I hope whatever it is, it passes quick. I'm gonna try. Oops. This is the. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is my slightly thinner cardstock. This is the cool one. And what size are these? Not sure the exact size, but I've clearly cut them down to. They fit on a card base with a border. So that's fine. I think I just want to like literally just put that in there and then see how it comes out. Actually, wait. Spritzy bottle. Just a little bit. Just a light mist. This is my misting bottle. And I just want to put a little bit of water on the paper so that it doesn't crack quite so much. How does that look? Yeah, it's pretty scented. I don't remember what sandwich I need for this. Hang on. Let's just take out like everything. No, not that one. I don't think I need my cutting mat. I think I need shims. Let's just go with shims. I'm sure I've written this down at some point, but yeah, that doesn't feel like it's getting a lot of pressure either. Actually, wait. I had a... One of these cutting mats that I got was a thin one. Is it that one? Ah. This one, I think. Wait, no. Is it? Oh no, I was using that one with the other one. Wait. That's the regular one. Because I bought... Friggin', where did I put it? Oh wait, plastic shim. Actually, that'll probably work. It's not in this box. Well, I don't know what I did with it then. I bought... I think it was on Temu. I bought a cutting mat to use with my die cutting machine, but it turned out to be way too thin. And I did keep it, I just don't know where I put it. Story of my fucking life. Hey Simon! I'm currently working diligently. How's the stream going? Painfully. No, it's fine. You know, alright. As usual, I don't know what I'm doing and I can't find anything and... you know, questioning my life choices, all that kind of shit. It's fine. How are you? Can you tell me if any inks we use with embossing powders? I don't know. I've never used Memento. What kind of ink is it? Generally, not always, but generally, if it's a pigment ink, it'll take a smidge longer to dry, and that means you can use it with embossing powders. Because it just kind of stays, like it doesn't dry straight away, and so that lets the embossing powder stick to it. I think that might be too much. That is too much. Maybe I need to go back to my regular platform and that plate. Did I say sandwich? I would appreciate a sandwich. That's the plate that comes with the machine. I'm using the magnetic shim, magnetic platform, so we're going to swap to that, we're going to swap to that. Embossing folder, plate. Let's see if that works. Nope. I wonder if I could bring in my other mat. Would that work, I wonder? Let's just bring those shims back and see if they... It's always trial and error with embossing folders until you find out what the good sandwich is. Oh, that's why Simon said sandwich. Yes. Die cutting sandwich. All of the layers and stuff that you use on your machine. Okay, so that's not enough. So we'll try... that one with that one and that and that. Oh, that's not bad. Just needs a little bit more. Probably a smidge too much, but that's okay. I did put in like 4 layers of cardstock. Take that one out and go with those 2. I reckon that'll be about right. Whoops. Why is there static going on? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, that came out nice. Doesn't fit on that particular piece of cardstock very well, but that's alright. That is nice. Just says dye ink, so probably not. It's not a definitely not. It could work. Because with dye inks, if I go back to the way that I explain it, dye inks are like food coloring, and then pigment inks are like paint, and just in terms of like the thickness and the how it reacts to things. And so when you put dye ink down on paper, it soaks in, so it doesn't tend to stay wet for very long. Which is why you can't get the embossing powder down onto it. I mean, it's a maybe if you're quick, but yeah, it's a probably not. I like that. Oh, there's a nice amount of, there's a little bit of cracking. I should have misted both sides of the paper, but that's okay. I like that. I would be tempted to see whether or not I could do some kind of inking. I don't know whether I would do ink over this, or would I try and put ink on the embossing folder? Because that is a thing you can do. You get a brayer and you put the ink on the embossing folder, and then when you emboss it, it gets transferred onto the thing. We might try that. At the moment I just want to see what these look like, really. Here's what I shall say as I'm passing on. I am dye ink. Gosh dang it. Not gonna get that, but thanks. Yeah, no worries. I mean, if it's a case of like, you really, like if you have the Memento inks already and you just want to try it, like go ahead and try it. The other thing you can do is stamp the, like particularly if you're using a stamping platform where you can get the positioning back onto the same spot, is to just stamp it down with the dye ink, give it a second to dry, and then stamp it again with Versamark or whatever, you know, embossing one you normally use. Someone to get out of there. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh. I'm surprised at how much that's embossing. Like from what you can see on there, like it doesn't look like it's going to be that deep. Then it does actually give quite a dip. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. A little bit of mist. Get that in there. That one doesn't need lining up quite so much, but oh, what the fuck am I doing? Oh shit. I just put that in on top of the plate instead of under the plate, and I'm just like, why does that feel weird? Oh shit. I didn't fuck up that embossing folder. Find some cheaper embossing folders do it. They really do! And like the whole... Oh, I warped it. Oh no. I mean, the emboss still came out okay. It cracked a bit, but... I might have just slightly warped it. It's fine. I wasn't even thinking just then. I have all the layers there and I just put it down on top of the plate. And so this was hitting directly against the rollers, which wouldn't have been good for it. Hopefully that doesn't affect it too badly. It's fine. But yeah, I did have a few little, like, see how the paper's like split there? Only on the top half though, because that's the bit, like I got this far and I'm like, oh no. Bottom half held up alright though. I could like that one just as like it's just like a general all over pattern. Because all of these ones are just 2D embossing folders, which is totally fine. Like I'm not. That's still quite a common thing. Although I do find the whole like 2D, 3D thing a bit of a misnomer, because really aren't all of them 3D? But I know what they mean. That one came out nice as well. Baubles. Very nice. And so then what we could do, like I said, I wouldn't mind trying to ink them. Just while they have these pieces here, because I don't know that I'm actually going to use them. Especially this one, because I cracked it, so science with that one. For some reason I do have my brayers out still. I didn't put them away after I did the gel plate stuff. Have a lot of which ones are good too. Yeah, like they're really not bad at all. I don't know, Koki. Are they all 3D? I'm sorry. Ah, they're all 3D. Yes, no, 2D, 3D. I don't know. Sandy. I don't know what. I'm sorry. You're really sorry about it, man. That this falls in pretty nuts. Really, Dale? I'll say hi, Dale. How doing? Pretty nuts, good God. Hiya, salmon. Ah, yes, sparkles. Although the holographicness doesn't really show up very well in this light. But yes. Also, I finally got around to reordering most of the reinkers that I need for these inks. I was putting it off and I was putting it off and I was putting it off and I was like, no, just get it sorted, because I mention it every time I use these inks, so it's like, let's get it sorted. And I went through on scrapbook.com, and I'd actually gone through on scrapbook.com like a couple of weeks ago, and most of the ones I needed were there, but there was like 2 or 3 of them that they were out of stock. And then I went back on last night, and the 2 or 3 that I had been out of stock were back in stock, but 2 of the ones that I had in my cart had gone out of stock, so I was just like, oh, damn it. So yes, the reinkers are coming. I did try to look up Australian websites to get it from. The problem is that it's like, first off, there's very few Australian websites who stock them in the first place. The second problem is that they don't have all of the colours. Like, they don't carry the full range of colours. And then, of the ones that they did carry, like I was going through, like I did find one website that seemed to have quite a few of them. And then I went through all of the, like, I went to the appropriate listings, and then I went to the drop down to get the colour that I wanted, and it just said out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, and I'm just like, fuck this. It's, you know, I might save like $2 per reinker, but what's the point if I'm spending all of this time to chase down all these websites that don't have them in stock anyway, so fuck it. I just did the scrapbook.com one, and added them all to the cart. And then I realised, / remembered, because I used to have the Honey extension on my browser, and apparently I hadn't reinstalled that since being on the new computer. And so I was like, oh, I should go grab that, and so I did, and I got, one of the codes worked, and I saved like $12 USD. So I was like, fuck yeah. Whoops. Sorry, Black Cat, I didn't mean to startle you. He was going in for biscuits and then I dropped my mister and now he's run away. So anyone does my thoughts since she's a redhead hater. Sweet. Speaking of that, are you streaming this evening? I'm okay, I should be sleeping, but drop by and give you a giggle. Fair enough, Dale. Have good sleeps. Thank you for coming by, much appreciated. It feels appropriate to use a Christmas colour. Now, let's go and get a piece of baking paper. Because even though the vinyl is all screwed up on my desk, I don't need to make it worse. At some point I need to replace the vinyl on that. But I haven't done it yet, so cool. Now I haven't actually... What's going to be the best way to do this? That way, I guess? I haven't actually done a thing with... Or have I? Maybe I have. I don't think I've done a... just like ink pad to braille like this before. I think I got most of it. I can't tell, I can't see the ink. After I play driver for the England to get it work, that's my plan anyway. Squee! No pressure. But, you know, if you are on, I'll be there. Runs in the Texas to the kid right out of a chair, it's his bed, return to black for the family group snuggles. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Hey, Tankat! Black cat, come here. We're going snoggling. When you say it like that, it makes it like some kind of like jogging, snorkeling hybrid. Oh, I need that as a sign for my wall. Gone snoggling. Oh, heck yes. Anyways, hi Ivana, how you doing? I don't know how much pressure to do. I wanted to get enough to put the ink down, but not enough to squish the pattern. It's gonna end up looking a little bit rustic, just saying. I wonder whether or not doing this on the gel plate would be a good idea. I feel like you'd end up like pushing it down. You'd push the paper down onto the gel plate and then it'd just... There's like a few little spots, particularly on the trees I'm noticing, that are just like not getting ink on, and I don't know. I did kind of mess this one up, so I don't... Maybe it didn't come out as smoothly as I wanted it to. That's pretty nice though. If we go into it knowing that it's gonna be imperfect, that's not bad at all. It's going to look distressed. That's what we're going for. A snuggling we will go, a snuggling we will go. Hi ho the cheerio, a snuggling we will go. Hi Travis, welcome in. I've not taken the bait. I trust you about as much as I trust Dale. Looks good. I like it. And I might even still go ahead and use it, actually. Even though it cracked a little bit, there's a few little spots. It's really not bad. There's just a couple of little edges. I don't know, I'll think about it. Put that to the side. Should I just stick with that green for all of these, just to see how it goes? Yeah. Saves me cleaning the brayer every time. Distress it me! Oh no! Can we helps? Can we de-stress you? At some point I'm gonna find out. I know that there's a company that does ink stands. Ink holder stand things. And I'm sure that they would make one for these. They have all the different kinds, but I would be curious whether or not you can... there's like a 3D printed version. Because I haven't 3D printed in ages, and I should. Plus, you know, I'm a tight-ass, so... if I could get away with making a thing instead of buying a thing... I'm gonna need a little bit more ink. I'm picking it up every time so that... oh, I went too far. I got it on the background. Whoopsie days. I get too exuberant. And on the edges as well. Little butts. See, I reckon. I mean, that doesn't look bad. But yeah, there's a couple of little spots down there that I got a bit overexcited. It's nice though. Now we can actually see what the pattern looks like. I thought we were just having a good time. Have you been stringing around the cat bits? Yes. I need to get some metallic thread. I could have sworn I bought some from Kmart, but I don't remember where I put it, if I did buy it, which I don't know that I did, so who knows? I have the memory of a fish. You right? Black Cat's letting the neighbours know that he's here. Yes, I have some metallic threads somewhere. Probably have next time in my opinion. I'll let you know in 2¼ hours. Do you have the contact details of a loaded glucose guardian? You need someone to pamper, but because you know, touching changes. Yeah, no, don't. Especially after, you know, the panini. You don't want to risk these things. That's our excuse, and we're sticking with it. I think this one's I'm going to end up with like bits on the background through that bit because it's such an open space. But we'll still find out. Yeah, just immediately. Just immediately. This is fine. Oops. If nothing else, you guys can see what the pattern is now. But I think I might try the ink on the embossing folder thing. Because I think I've done that before and I think it worked. There we go, Christmas baubles. And then this one's the one with the words. That one's not looking too bad so far. This is the kind of pattern that like works well for this because it's fairly consistent all over the thing. Oops. no like huge open areas to try and cover. That came out really pretty! That came out really pretty. There's a couple of tiny little spots where I got overs, but I could possibly... Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think they're coming out. That's fine. Sometimes you can save things with the sand eraser, but this is not one of those times. That's really pretty though, I like that. I wonder if it would go any better if I used my big brayer. Because I have a bigger one. Because I think what's happening here, particularly like I can see there on those bits, it's basically where I've hit the edge of the brayer. Has gotten there. If I use my bigger one, maybe we would negate that problem. Hi, Bub! How you doing? This is the best Mr. Squiggle episode ever. Oh my god, that is high praise. I fucking loved Mr. Squiggle. I need paper towel, paper towel, paper towel. Although I could have used that green to test the inking on the embossing folder thing. Actually. Let's try. Which one do I want to try it with? I'll try it with this one. Just because I am kind of worried that I've messed it up. So if I have messed it up and I mess it up worse with the ink, doesn't matter. I'm going to put that there. And get that ink back out. And then re-ink the brayer that we just cleaned off of this ink colour, because I'm schmeared. And the right, yeah. So this is going to give us the opposite of the other thing that we did. This is going to ink the background, not the raised bit. Just totally fine. Because at least with this bit I can kind of push down onto it. It's not going to hurt anything. Right. Most of it. And then piece of paper. Now, I'm going to lightly miss this piece of paper, but only on one side. And then I'm going to put the side with the water away from the ink. I could put it towards, but this is water reactive ink and that'll make it do things, and I don't know that I want it to do those things, so... Put that down. Make sure it doesn't shift. Under the plate this time. And I'm just going to run this through once, I'm not going to run it back again. of. I almost feel like the bottom half there, it's almost like it did shift a little bit. There's a little bit of ghosting going on. But I did suspect that I messed this embossing folder up, so like... Oh no, that's still pretty cool. Progress, moved out bookshelf for desk space, it'll be in the next week or two. Hey! Good job on the progress, bub. There's a few little spots in the trees that didn't end up with ink on, but that's alright. Again, distressed. Although I do notice, like, this 2/3 is pretty good, and then down this side it really gets, like, there's patchiness. I don't know, that's fun though. Yes. And obviously it comes out much lighter than the other ink does. Where's the other? There we go. Oops. Same ink. Oh, hydrate and stretch. I didn't hear the noises. Did the noises go off? Did they break again? Shell hydrates. I think it came out better that way. It's a little bit like smoother and stuff. Hey Jinxie! How doing? Outside of that, looking through my boringness. You're not boring, Bab. You use Bab and tote sauce and stuff. Might be broken. See, but I fixed it though, this is the problem. There is an update. Alright. The bot's restarting. Okay then, hang on. Maybe that was the problem, maybe it got... Whoa! Very important things to know, events have been replaced with triggers. More tabs with events, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Each action now has an input box above the sub-actions for triggers that point to events. Oh, hang on. Export codes, blah blah blah. On Twitch we're making changes to guest star, not worried about that. I think that might have been the problem. I needed to restart it. Oh, let's see what they've done with the. Oh, okay. Triggers, yes, okay. Oh, it actually shows. Oh, that's cool. So in streamer.bot, you have actions, which is the thing that happens, and then you have commands, which is things that draws on the actions. And they didn't used to show that whether or not a thing had a trigger or not, but now it does on the same tab. That's so nice. Right, hydrate and stretch. Source Twitch type reward redemption enabled, yes. Criteria hydrate. Play sound and finish before continuing hydrate. So that's... They both should be working? It could just be that, yeah, because the bot needed restarting because of its update, then maybe that's why. Introducing channel points. Watch Quirky creates. Earn glitters. Sure. Can I trigger that even though it doesn't? Because I'm pretty sure they have a cooldown, but it doesn't show me as having a cooldown, so... Reward is on cooldown, to be back in 26 minutes. Thanks! What happens if I need to test it? Smart costs. No, fuck off. You can now have custom reward redemption alerts. What? That box widget offers fully customizable alerts for native Twitch features like charity, hype trains, and goals, as well as essentials like follows, subs, bits, cheering, and raids. What? You'll have to mess with that at a later point in time. Okay, so... I can't test it! Ah, bollocks. I guess we'll find out in 25-ish minutes when it comes up again. They should really, like... The streamer should be exempt from the cooldowns. Like, if I want to run it again, I should be able to run it again. Ah, butts. Where'd I get up to? Baby's tights, awesome sauce. I'll have more optimistic outlook than I have. Well, yes, but that means we need to be more optimistic so that you end up more optimistic. Means I'm gonna air feels the slippies. Well, then does the nappies. I found me. Biggest and bestest snuggles, and then you go naps. Maybe Twitch streamer earlier had the same problem. They updated and only some worked. Yeah, quite possibly. Twitch is constantly tinkering with things that really don't need to be tinkered with, and then everything goes to heck. Curse you, Twitch, you had one job. And before I forget, I'm going to clean the embossing folder. It's very hard to see what ink is still on there, and I don't want to go and use this in the future and be like, why is my stuff green? There we go. Now it's slightly green and covered in bits of paper towel. It's going well. There we go. Slip all that under there. Put that onto, whoops, and that. Maybe you may as well say that anyone tells you otherwise. Especially your own brain's meats. I'll put you all through. It's in the past, Beb. Years forgives. And move it on. With a bunch of hugs and cuddles with consent, of course. It's innocent of all crimes. Just like me! About last time I had an episode. It's like I said, Beb. It's in the past. Can I just remove cooldown and re-edit? I can't be bothered. I'm lazy. Oh yeah, sparkles. Let's hang on. Torch. So that we can see the sporkles a little bit better. There we go. About there. It's rainbow! Go to sleep, Bab. Have Bab in a blanket. I hope it's a temperature controlled blanket, because isn't it hot over there? Please stay temperature appropriate, everybody's. Slowly getting there. Okay, how y'all doing? Hi, Solana! How's you? I is not birds. I totally meant to clean the brayer off on that bit of paper towel before I put it in the bin, but then I forgot, so I'm just gonna go do it right here on the roll. Ooh, you know what could come out really good? Or come out terrible, it depends. I should try and put those embossing folders onto like different cardstocks. Not glitter because it won't work, but like metallic ones and stuff, that could be interesting. Although they would need to be kind of thin. Ooh, I wonder if the pearlized ones would work. Where's the scrap bag? Oops. Nope. Nope. Scrap bag. There we go. And there, bubbles. 40C. Fuck that. Just fuck all of that. Hell no. Let's science on that one. Let's science on this little scrappy bit. And let's science on there's this, but I don't know what it is. It's very thin. Which like would be good, but I don't know what cardstock it is. Where do I have more? Metallics. Oh, actually, wait, is it this one? Metallic paper? 120 GSM, yeah, it must be this. Ah, yeah, it's that one. Okay, cool. Just that. Just try it. Hi Beb, hi Solana, offers Pinky and Salmon hugs and gathers. Happily accepts. Are we kind of meh, kind of taking me a little kind of tired all day. Ah, butts. Can you have a nap? I don't know where you're at in terms of like going to bed and stuff, but can you have a nap? I fully intended to have a sleep in this morning. I didn't sleep very well last night. I got to like 10, like 10:30, and I was already in bed, and I was really hitting the wall, and I was like, oh, okay, good. Like maybe I've managed to reset my sleeps and stuff. And so I like got all ready, and then it was like all nice and comfy and stuff. And then I stared at the ceiling for like 3 hours, and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, if I had known, I would have taken something, but, like, by the time I decided that I needed it, it was too late. I was like, ah. And then friggin' somebody's car alarm was going off at about 4:30, 4:45, something like that, and I'm just like, ah. So that woke me up. And then Tankat, fucking Tankat, I love him, but he's a dick. He decided at about 5 o'clock or so that he wanted breakfast. And I haven't been doing that for the past couple of weeks. It used to be that I'd get, like, as long as they woke me up after 5, I would get up and feed them. It was before 5, there was no way. But even that, I've been going, you know what? There's biscuits. If you're that hungry, you can have that. I'm not getting up. And for the most part, that's been going okay. But this morning, Tankat, he decided that no, he wanted the fish. And he started chirping. And he chirped approximately every 5 seconds for almost an hour. And because the problem with that kind of timing, is that it sounds like a phone ringing. Or at least like a phone on silent, like vibrating. And so you'll be drifting off, and then you just hear this brrrr. And it's just... Oh. You dick, dang it. So I finally gave in and got up and did the breakfast. And that was fine. And it was at that point that I decided to turn my alarm off. I had left it on. I've been trying to get in the habit of getting up at the latest at 9. But I was just like, nah, I need to sleep in. I'm going to need to sleep in. So I turned the alarm off, went back to bed, went back to sleep, 8:45, woke up wide awake. I'm like, god damn it. Even on the day I can get a sleep in, I don't. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that. But I did go to the post office and get my sheets, so yay. I got the nice lady and not the cranky bitch, which was nice. There's a lady there, she's kind of interim manager, and she's such a cow. Like, just... But I got the other lady, and the other lady turned out to be an Eagles fan, and I was wearing my Eagles hoodie. And she's like, oh, you going to the game? And I'm like, no. Nah. Even though we've got, like, 3 of our main players retiring, and this will be their last game. I should, but I can't be bothered. Here's kind of where I sleep in for day. Yes. If I could switch up, if I like for summer, if I could just sleep during the day, that'd be so good. 32 at the moment. Bugger that. 1 AM at the moment, and I already had some naps staying clean a couple at night because I was to hit me out of the blue. A low of 24. That's not low. I realise that means it's the lowest it's going. Ooh, that's nice. I wasn't sure how that was going to go with the pearlized one, but that actually looks really good. I'm wondering though, I think there might be a little bit of the residual green on there still. Because the background looks like it's got a very slight green tint to it. But that's fine. That's actually really nice. I wasn't sure if the pearlized was going to work. So yes. 24 might be the lowest it's going to be at the moment, but that's still not low. Oh, hang on. Let's have a really good set. Oh shit, yeah. I've been awake since 4 AM. Ew. Around here, 24 is actually good. That's not how that should be! There's a trick some people use to where they can have their cat remind them to take their meds by giving the cats treats at that time, and the cats will act like an alarm clock after a while. Yes. You meant to do the 040. I mean, yes. But I presume, because I forget which bit of the US you're in, but like, it's somewhere between, what, midnight and... No, somewhere between 11 and 1? Or something? In the morning? Like overnight? So for the time of day that it currently is for you, 24 is fucking awful. Now this one, I'm gonna spritz it on the back. Because obviously spritzing it on the front isn't gonna do anything, but spritzing it on the back might not do a whole lot either, so we'll see. And I'm just sticking with this embossing folder because I've kind of fucked it up a little bit, so if any of these fuck it up further, I don't care. Okay, that's not bad. Didn't crack anywhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna. I did notice though, somewhat interestingly, because it ran through this edge first, And so all of the top surfaces, so like where it's initially hit the thing is where it's cracked, and then on the other edge it's just kind of moved. It's kind of interesting. That looks really cool though. 1:13 AM, yeah, 24. That's a yep. Staying up late for no particular reason either, causing me to oversleep past 2 alarms, waking up right on the news leave for work, we're going in aspirate from server for brekkie. So you need more alarms. Or, you know, to go to bed earlier. Would it be mean if I gave APCM the role of Jiminy Cricket? Depends on whether or not they mind. Out of my name here, it's kind of 28.8 CSI is and that's fuck that. That's not acceptable, nature. I really freaking hope I get to move before summer hits. I'm not looking forward to it. It's a similar kind of thing to what you guys are saying with the, you know, the inside is warmer. I have north-facing windows and... Oh, I forgot to spritz it. Oh, it should be fine, it's pretty thin. North-facing windows and no real way of getting the heat out. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Couple of little crack spots, but yeah, I should have spritzed it. Even with it being thinner paper. That's really pretty though! The texture! It's so shiny! Lisa's baby's home and she likes the aircon. Thank God. Why spritz it? To help it not crack. So, when the paper is dry and you put it through the embossing folder, the paper can split. But if you spritz it a little bit with a little bit of water, it just kind of softens the fibers of the paper up a little bit, so it tends to flex rather than crack. So I don't know how well you can see it, but like, see there how we've got like cracks in the surface of the... Now with a metallic cardstock like this, that might happen anyway, even if you did spritz it. But yeah, that's the thing that you're trying to prevent. That other one, actually, where's that green one? Here. You can sort of see... How can I sort of show this? You can sort of see like where the embossing powder is pushed through. It's actually like broken through the paper. There was a few spots that did that, but I can't really see them from the front anymore now it's got ink on. But yeah, it just like, it rips the paper rather than it just moving around the thing, so yeah. That's what the spritzing is for. Where is that packet of, where did I put it? This one. What colours have I got in here? Not really what I want. We've got a really weird shade of pink. Sort of a champagne-y sort of a thing. We've got sort of a bronzy one. Actually no, more a bronzy, coppery sort of colour. We've got a light purple. I've got one sheet of that light purple. And then I've got a more of a pinky sort of colour. Clearly all of the gold and silver I've used already. That's annoying. I mean, we could use that coppery looking one. That's not bad. They're just not really Christmassy colours. Choice to suggest is a zero fail? I mean, fuck yes. I love Martin Sheen. Do some sheet photos as possible, but do tear it. Yeah. Because it depends on the folder and it depends on the paper. But for my piece, yeah, yes. Seems so ironic that I kind of want to do it. I mean, Crowley would be far too obvious. Fucking love David Tennant though. Oh. So yeah, I do have this colour. Sort of bronzy copper thing. That purple well probably would actually work as well, to be honest. I want gold. I wonder whether or not I would work with this cardstock. I think it's going to be way too thick. I have a scrap piece of that to test with. Also, yes, crows. Summer is coming. Okay, that one's not from the same pack, but it's about the same thickness. That would probably work as a test. Unless, what's this piece back here? No. Not really. They're the glitters. They're not going to work. Let's go back to the pearlized, actually. Because I know in these ones I'll have more Christmassy colours. Yeah. Reds and stuff. Gold, red, silver. Could go purple if I was really determined. Got a navy. Oh, there's green. And a white. That one, that one. Let's not put that down on that piece of paper, it's got ink on. This one's the green one. Could maybe go the white. Whitish. Hang on. Oh, come on, mouse, scroll up. There we go. Also feels like mother bees. Oh, the naming of the, yeah. This up, and that's what it's going to be used again in about a year. Squee! Something my mouth may get into the heads to it anyways. I haven't been just had me about Angel wanting to hit and send someone instead of the breaks. Gonna be gaming more than I have. Yay! Good! All of the gamings. Hell yes. I'm gonna get out one sheet of each of these. And then put the rest of it away, I think. Okay, why has this one still got the... Hang on. Tempted to do that reinforcement thing. What are you reinforcing? Might do Minecraft. Squee! I mean, ah, I mean, squee! I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, squee! Wait. Do it. I was going through. I don't know if you guys know about the Twitch is doing featured clips now, because they're trying to be TikTok without being TikTok. They have featured clips, and so I was going through my clips earlier, both channels, and I was trying to find on Geek Side. I was trying to find like a broad variety of different ones, and I sorted them by number of views because I thought, well, might as well go with the popular ones. And yes, it was something like when you sorted it like that, it was like Minecraft, 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 Minecraft. And then one of them was a different game, but it was like what was that game? Was it Don't Starve? I don't think it was Don't Starve. I think it was one of the ones I played less. Raft, maybe? And I was like, what's that one doing all the way up there? How'd that one get so popular? I can't even think which one it was now. But yes, I had a couple of Minecraft ones, and then the rest of them I tried to have like all different games. For funsies. So it's meme somewhere on my main phone. Rocky progress! Yep. TikTok is dumb. I mean, yes and no. It's a different form of media. It shits me less than YouTube Shorts do. It's like I know that's a low bar, but yes. Do I want this to cover the entire front? What actually is the size of the smaller one? Hang on. Because we've got these three that are the same size, and then this one's smaller. What size is this one? It's from the edge of the pattern to the edge of the pattern. 375. Just by 5 1/4. So that's half an inch narrower, but it's only 1/4 inch shorter. So if I do 3.75 by 5, be a little bit of a snug fit, but it should be fine. Might just actually, before I cut those ones up, let's get a sheet of the thin stuff. What happened just then? Oh, this has got adhesive on it, that's why. I'm like, why is that sticking? Let's not have a metal ruler underneath my blade as I trim this. That was 3.75 anyway. Actually, that one is the right size. 3.75 by 5, never mind. The guys really quick. Is this the mini John Deere? That can be the faces in the background. Bye, dragons! Happy luckies! What this? Driving everyone can look under the road quick. So what do you hit? Definitely Gabriel. The brakes, Angel, you hit the brakes. Fucking Gabriel. Oh, snap. I loved the first series so much. I have the book here somewhere. I think this one will be okay as long as I can line it up where it needs to be. Oops. Because otherwise the pattern, because the pattern like finishes at the edge of the thing, and so if you have it like slightly off, you're gonna see it. Ah! It's fine. I went over to grab the platform off the back of the machine, my back spasmed. I'm fine. Don't worry. Okay, so that fits. Like it just... You can sort of see where the pattern has like come in from the edge of the thing there. Just a smidge. So if I go just a hair under 3 3/4, that'll fit perfect. I miss being around. It's full and you can come hang about, small burb. I know life gets in the way of the fun stuff a lot of the time, but whenever you're free, you're welcome to be here. It's fine, Simon, don't panic. My lower back has been really not good the past couple of days. What am I doing? Yeah, 5 tall. Yeah, 5 tall. And 5 tall. And leftover strip. And then come in over here. And we just a hair, just a smidge under 3 3/4. There we go. Just so that we get the inside of that pattern. At some point I'm going to have to go through and do a batch of strip cards. Because I keep keeping all of the strips and not doing anything with them. And replay, well, I feel you on that. Yeah. Green places far too often a dick. Just took the slightest sliver off the end there because the end of the cardstock was all futsy. Five and 5. Did I nudge my headset or is this song loud? Anything on that side? I'm just going to take a little sliver off. It is loud? Yeah, I think I might skip this one. Because I try and keep the... Oops. Like, I want the background music to be in the background. Although we did have that one stream where we didn't actually have any music on at all. I meant to ask you guys about that. How you felt about it. Out of the way, brow. You can go over there. Whoops. Oh, come on. Ah! Fuck's sake. Stop leaning over, Quacky. You know it's bad for you. Something getting old, blah blah blah. All of that. I can't even say that. I've had this problem for fucking 20 years. Let's just see. No worries, babe. It's all good. Stretching? Oh no. At least I heard the noise that time. Something okay? You know it's bad for you. Yes. Also, hi, Kidna. How are you doing? Something like me. Yes. I can't make the joke that I'm getting old. I've had back problems since I was about 10. It might even have been slightly earlier than that, actually. Because it got to the point where Mum was taking me to the chiropractor weekly. We would go on a Wednesday after school. And the chiropractor we went to was not exactly around the corner. It was fucking half an hour drive away. So I'd spend half an hour sitting in the car with a sore back, and then half an hour sitting in the car with a freshly cracked but still sore back. And it would last maybe a day, maybe 2, if I was really gentle. And then it would just go back to being sore again. It's like, what's the fucking point? I'm not gonna get into the whole, like, how we feel about chiropractors as a profession or whatever. Like, I don't know. But I know for me personally, they certainly didn't help, so... Oh, hydrate. Beverage. I am now out of beverage. That's married, I think 4 times now in the same area. I can feel the muscle on the top of my arm that's now and but no. No. My fingers just over a centimeter down the best in between my ooh. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I shredded that one. Whoops. Wait on. Do I have the room to get around that? Let's find out. Oops. Makes it a little bit easier to see. Probably could have just run down that edge with a Sharpie, to be honest. Yeah, that should be alright. I'm just going to fold that other bit around to the back. Like so. I should have trimmed that off actually, because now I don't know. No, it'll be fine. Up there. It's really hard to see, which is the point of putting the tape on in the first place, but like, it's really hard to see. Ah dear. It's fine. Gary! Hello! Hey, that's a familiar voice. Hi, Greggy! Hello! How you doing? Literally here and I got a notification just now. Thanks, phone! Have a good sleep. I was going to get around the gaming and enjoy time with the peeps. Have a good sleep, Spab! Thank yous for coming to hang about. Thank yous for the follow. I'm assuming it was Gary. How you doing? Yes, there's two of me. Scary, I know. Don't panic. Oh! I just saw a thing. Hey guys, Dragons is live. I keep yelling at him every time he goes live because he doesn't tell anybody that he goes live, but now he's told me and now I'm telling all of you. You're welcome. Sleepers need to have something fun to do to Mary. Then do the sleeps! Go forth and do naps. Thank yous for coming and hanging about though. Getting ready for bed. If you've not back for a bit since you showed up. Aww. Thank you. Hope you have good sleeps when you do go. So that's gonna go. Yeah, I shouldn't have folded the tape over to the back because that actually makes it harder to see now. Hang on. Stanley knife. Because that's safe. Actually, that kind of worked. I was going to use the Stanley knife and just kind of, but then once I actually like started it off on the crease there, I could just kind of, oops, pull it like that and get it most of it. There we go. It didn't have to be perfect, it just needed to be easier to see. I think the extra coding notification. A little bit of an excited to play a game that I haven't played in years because I don't have a way to play it. Ah, but what's the game? Asking the important questions. Now, do I attempt to spritz this cardstock or not? Because this one, the texture of it, I don't think, if I was to mist it, I don't think it's actually going to like soak in any. Do I have a scrap piece of that? We can test on science. Wait, is that the one I tested before? That's the one I tested before, isn't it? Yeah, this one. I think it'll be fine. Do I have another piece of it? Yep, same. Oh, it is. It's actually the same green one I've got over there, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's it. Cool. Let's just see. Ah! My cat, I'm sorry. I knocked the roll of paper towels onto the floor. He's down there eating. Oh, he's fine. Oh yeah, that came out really good. Okay, cool. Cool. I really like the dual stick control setup that the game's used in the arcade. Ooh. Cool. So apparently one of my neighbours is vacuuming. Hopefully that's not coming through too loudly. I think when I'm on break I'll probably close that door anyway because the sun's gone behind the trees and so it's going to start getting cool pretty quickly. Anyway. So now we're just going to come in like that. And line that up with the tape. So that hopefully we don't see any of those little edge bits. I mean, if we do a tiny bit, it's not the end of the world, but kind of hoping. Let's just nudge that over just a smidge. Oops. That side of the tape, I didn't quite get it perfect, but that's right. Pretties. Oh, heck yes. That's come out so good. Which one series last my favourite? Cyber Troopers, which one is very tango? Ooh. It's pretties. I like it. I don't even know what I'm gonna put, like, with it. I might not put anything with it. I might just put that on a card. It's pretties. I don't know. I kind of the one thing that's coming to mind that I wouldn't mind doing actually is rounding the corners off. Which if I am going to do that, I would want to do that first. But like, oh, that colour doesn't go on that cardstock though. That makes it look a lot more yellow than, like, can you guys see that? That makes the cardstock look a lot more yellow than it is. I don't know how well that's coming through on the camera. But yeah, that's... I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... I am a little bit tempted just to take the corners off. But then if I do that, would I want to take the corners off the card as well? I don't have to decide just yet. We'll think about that. Put that away for the moment. I think what I'll do actually is... Oh no! I got a thing in that one. Oh no, we can use the back. That's fine. I feel like I'm playing like Go Fish or something. I'm just going to do all of the one embossing folder. Because the other ones are bigger, so I don't have to worry quite so hard about lining things up, but... There we go. With this one being like... just so. Use 2 large joysticks, one for your hand for controlling the... Oh, cool. Not for the dark background. Yeah, true. With the lighter colours, yep. I'll move that back just a smidge, I'll not worry about it. Now it'll be fine. So as long as I line it up with this bit of tape, should be fine. The other one's just slightly off. Yeah, that looks good. I really should be putting those in on an angle. That's nice. I like that it's like silvery but not in your face about it. It's kind of... This is going to sound weird, but hopefully you know what I mean. It's not a silver, it's a shiny grey. I like it. I don't know whether you guys will be able to see it or not. I'm basically like trying to make sure that the cardstock is inside the line of where the pattern ends. Because if it's in, then you'll like see that edge on the thing, and that's just gonna look weird. It's a thing that nobody's gonna notice, but I notice, and I'm the card maker, so... If it's wrong, then I'm sad. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but the very like top, particularly through that one, the very top of where the thing is just very slightly cracked, and it's made those raised edges just a touch lighter, and it's actually looks really good. Again, one of those things that only I would notice, but it's nice. Just a smidge and I went too far. The other way. There it is. So I need to decide whether or not I'm going to do anything more with these beyond the embossing. I'm kind of tempted to do just the embossing, to be quite honest. And then I need to decide. So which way around should I do the sets? Oh yes. Again, it's not a gold, it's a shiny yellow. But it's nice. Love the texture. Because I've got 4 patterns and 5 colours. So do I do... do I make the sets 4 different patterns in the same colour? Or do I make them 5 different colours in the same pattern. Although I do find it hilarious I ask that question as if I'm actually going to ever get around to listing these. Like all of the other cards that I've made and haven't gotten around to listing. Procrafter. That's cool. Make a card game and make the cards. Would you do that to them for me? What, the embossing? Because that's a thing you can totally do. Ooh, in the green! Because it's a green with a gold shimmer. I love that. Make a bedtime, remember the first rule of crafting correctly, no matter how messy, don't specifically your fingers to your crafts. That's the second rule. The first rule is use super glue. But yes, have a good sleep, sis. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Appreciate your face. I'll catch you later. I mean, I could. You could. A cheap die cutting machine. And then just whatever embossing texture you wanted on the top of it. You can actually, there's people that have made, so you can get like 3D printed versions of that. It's quite cool. Now this one, I don't need to line it up in terms of it fitting in the thing, but I kind of want the certain part of the pattern. Go into there, I think. Heck the guys. I think special cards like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh style would be cool. Ooh. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh 20 years ago. My brother was really into it. And so he had all the cards and stuff. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play with you, whatever. He had one of the arm things. So you know how they had the dispenser thing that was on the, you know, he had one of them. I think I'm happy with that placement. Sort of tempted to add the tape thing as well so that they all like match. I could just put a little... Do I have a Sharpie? Do I have a Sharpie? Of course I have a Sharpie. Do I have a Sharpie in the vicinity? That's the question I meant. Not in that tin. I do have a Copic though. That'll work. Out there. Oh, hang on. Still do, it's not the same anymore. The dual disc. Disc, that's the one. I'm spelling the agings. We knew what you meant. I was going to finish those first 5 and then go on break. Oops. Ooh, yes. That is so nice. I'm so glad I spotted these. Like I said, I got them a while ago and I'd put them to the side and was like, oh, I'll sort those later because my embossing folder box is like down there somewhere. And then kind of forgot they existed. But I'm trying to clean things up and put things where they're meant to live and all that kind of stuff, and yes. Spotted them again, I'm like, ooh, embossing folders, I haven't done that for ages. I'm gonna have a break. I need to stand up and stretch, even though fuck knows I do not want to stand up and stretch. But, yes. Won't be long. Eyes returned. Where are my Tim Tams? I heard there were Tim Tams. Hi, Jade! I would do a wave at you under the desk, but then you wouldn't see it, so... Hi, Jade! How are you doing? So I went ahead and closed the sliding door, because it was getting quite cool. And then I just kind of slightly, like, autopiloted, and I've closed the curtain as well, even though it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And now I can't decide if it's a little bit too dark. And it's not even a heavy curtain. It's not like I've closed the blockout curtain, it's just the thin one. My winter curtain. That red one did it again. On the very tops. It's just slightly cracked. But not in a really super obvious way. So that's fine. Carry on. I don't technically need to line this one up because it fits. But I just kind of want the different colours to be on a consistent part of the pattern. Because I'm sort of leaning towards doing the sets being the same pattern but different colours. I have a penguin. Oh! Wait a minute. I'm gonna need more information than that. Ooh, that one. That one cracked a little bit more than the other ones have. Still fine, but yeah. That one's a little bit more obvious than the other ones have been. The one that had the gouges in it, not that one. As soon as I got up for break time, Cat was all like, "Oh my god, Mom, I'm starving!" And so I put down some fish, and now he's had some fish, and now he's buggered off back to beds. Wish I had his life. Wake up, meow for a bit, get fed, get back to bed. Hopefully this one still works. That little bit of warping in it, we'll see how it goes. Plus it's still a little bit green, actually, now that I look at it. I need to... yeah, I need to clean that again. Yeah, I was like, crazy. Gosh dang it, I just fed everybody! Good gosh. Fine. Steals Salmon's Tim Tams. Here you go. Yeah, looks alright. That's working out. Gosh dang it! Steals Salmon's Tim Tams. Here you go, have a Tim Tam. Salmon's like, wait a minute. That'll be good. I'm not going to worry quite so hard about lining this one up because it's such a all over pat. I need to move my chair in so I don't lean quite so far, but then the angle is such that the camera is in the way of the TV. Drink so cold coffee and eat Salmon's Tim Tams. There we go. Oh yeah, that came out nice. I did take more medicine when I was on break, so hopefully all of this hurty spasmy bullshit that's going on buggers off. Alright. I really love that gold. Which is weird because, like, you know, normally I'm a silver. I am a silver kidder. In a human cosplay suit. I don't know. I think just because it's a little bit more subtle, it's more of a. It's not a metallic gold. It's just a. The cardstock's called pearlized. So it's got a bit of a shimmer, but it's not like mirror. It's not foiled. It's a bit more subtle. I quite like it actually. I have a bad feeling though that that's the cardstocks that they were clearing out the last time I was at that shop. Oh, that one cracked a little bit. Not too bad, just a couple of little spots. It's not even that bad, to be quite honest. It makes it look like it's a little dusting of snow. That is so cool. this one I need to go back to lining up properly, so let's work out what we're doing here. This is the one with the words on, so not quite. I want it centered, but I don't really have a lot of room to center it with. Think about there. I think I'll do the thing with the pen again. Taps Jade's arm. Are you trying to get her coffee or something? God, those pens stink. I don't know what... Like, it's an alcohol marker, that's a thing, but... It's so much worse than a Sharpie, I don't know why. Oh, heck yeah. Again, teensy little bit of cracking, but... Can't help it with this cardstock. Okay, I have a riddle for you. Oh shit. Yeah, go on. That's the enthusiastic reaction you were looking for, wasn't it? Having the smaller mug of gold. Wait, there's more than one? And they're different sizes? What is Harry, and 10 of them? No idea. I found both my mugs full of cold coffee. I clearly don't remember making said coffee. I would have drank it when I made it. I would have thought so, yes. Really, Travis? They are not Harry, how dare you? I'd make a joke about ordering a top quality human cosplay suit, but by the fact that I keep going ow, 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 not so much. Yes, one is a suit mug, aka thick wall ceramic mug, the big mug is a travel mug, and oops, there's magic heat resisty stuff. Magic heat resisty stuff, there we go. No, they have furry toes, they have fur. Adorable little fur peats. There we go. Beautiful. Now comes the gluing bit. Or do I want to use double-sided tape? Actually, yeah, I think I will use double-sided tape because if I use liquid glue, I'll need to to put stuff on top of it, and that might end up squishing the embossing. So I'll do double-sided tape. Plus, I have shitloads of double-sided tape, and I need to start using it up. So that's a thing. There we go. They're all in the same colour order. Oh, sorry, do I want to round the corners? I'm a bit tempted. It wouldn't even need to be a huge rounding, just taking the tips off. Okay, how about sitting on a human suit? No! Because them's fighting lads! How dare! How dare! Do I want to take the corners off? Should I take the corners off? I should have done it before I embossed them, but I didn't, so... Do I do it now? Let's just grab a... I still have that in there. Like, just a really, really tiny corner. Oh, that does match the one on there. I think, yes. Just the small one. I don't need anything mad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it needed. Just to give it that little bit of softness. I mean, it would have been fine with the corners, but it just adds that little bit of something something. And being such a tiny corner as well, it shouldn't mess up. If there's any like embossing right on that corner, it shouldn't mess anything up. bad. Plus the paper like warped a little bit. There's a bit in the middle there that's like not sitting flat. It'll be fine. It's just odd that that's the only one that did that on. Whew. Not a bad little punch, that one, but I definitely feel like I just used it 80 times. Fucking hell. Alright, sort these. Worth it though, they look good. Happy with that. I'm not going to push these down like super hard. Obviously I don't want to mess up the embossing. It's entirely likely that the embossing will get messed up in the post anyway, which will be a shame, but doesn't mean I need to go out of my way to mess it up now. Still debating about which way to have the sets. I'm feeling like same pattern, different colours is going to be the way. Although that does mean I'm going to have sets of 5. Which I know doesn't matter, but my brain place is objecting. Debating to toast or no toast. Depends on entirely what it is that you're toasting. Because if it's bread, yes. Dinner. Yeah, I did assume. Based on the time of day. Are you just like straight up making toast, or are we talking about like you're going to have a particular thing and deciding or not whether or not to toast it? Yes, bread. Okay. Definitely toast it. I'm still going to try and make French toast at some point. We were talking about that yesterday over on Geekside. I want to try and make French toast, but with my homemade bread. Because that bread is thick. Much eggy such wow. Oh my god, I'm actually going to use up this roll of tape. We're off to Kmart to buy 7 more. Is what, babes? What? Hi, Papa Dookie. I am confused. Don't worry, it doesn't take much. How often do you make your own bread? Once a week. Depends on how much I eat the bread. Because, like, I'll make the bread, I'll cut it up, and then I'll have some of the bread that day, and I'll usually keep 2 pieces out and have it the next day as well. Like, it's usually okay then, and then the rest of it goes in the freezer. So if I don't feel like it, I don't have to have it. Because I cut the slices nice and thick, and so I only have like the 1 sandwich as opposed to 2. What is hiding on your desk? Is it boobs? Sure. There's so much stuff on this desk that there could be boobs hiding under there. Do you have bread maker? I do. I got the I don't remember what size it was now that I think about it. It's from Kmart. Because of course. Supposedly it has a whole bunch of other shit that it can do, but I haven't done it for any of those things. I've just used it for bread. That's wider tape. I just want... Do I have an open one? I'm gonna go with no. Also, good lord, this smells like adhesive. I know that seems very obvious, but holy shit. I really need to use my tape runners more often. I have a lot of them. Not for this, because they wouldn't work very well with the embossing, but I do need to use them more often. So let's just plonk that one on the desk for the moment. Oh my god, I'm only down to 2 packets. It's okay, the Anko packets are 2 packs. Setting away desk, I guessed. I mean, I'm also guessing. There is so much mess going on beyond what you guys can see on the camera. Are you putting sentiments on them? I'm leaning towards no. Like, I could. There's at least one of them that is not going to need it because it's got, like, it's got text on it. So I wouldn't put anything over the top of that, but the other ones I could. But then they don't, then they wouldn't like match the other ones. I don't know, still deciding. I do feel like they need more than what they have, like, I don't know. I feel like getting a piece of cardstock and embossing it and sticking it to a card base is not a card. But we don't always have to have 27 layers and 8 different kinds of embellishments and all that kind of thing, like... There you got my... What?! Really? There's not any kind of day that rhymes with pun day. This is gonna be pretty... This is true. Sometimes I do make pretty messes. But all of the crap that's going on, like, all over there, it's not pretty. Because I craft, like, I'll get out the things that I need to do whatever crafting I'm doing that day, and then sometimes some of it will make it back into the box it lives in, and sometimes some of it will end up in that bit of the desk, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and the worse it gets, the harder I find to get on top of it, kind of thing, and that's really bad, because if I don't get on top of it, then it is just going to keep getting worse. So... I really do need to sort that out, because I, honest to God, do not know what is hiding under there. It must needs to be written in perfect calligraphy. Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm never making cards again. What a shame. I did do calligraphy. I did attempt calligraphy for the longest time, particularly in high school. Yep, I was that kind of nerd. Myself and a friend of mine. We had titles. Wow, teenage me was cringy. To be fair, present me is also cringy, so really nothing's changed, but still. Yes. He was significantly better at it than I was. The calligraphy, I mean. I wonder how he's going, actually. I haven't seen him for about 10 years. But anyways, how are you doing, Babadiki? Hope she was good. How's everybody doing? Did I miss peeps? Probably. Hi! How's everybody doing? For those that have just made it into the future, welcome to Friday. Not too bad, besides my dead hand. Use the other one this week? Sorry. Mostly sorry, a bit sorry, not really sorry. Carpals on it, ah, fuck. Not fun. Nearly there, and then we get to start peeling it all off again. Oy. There we go. Beautiful. Hey Bean! How you doing? Do you ever use runner tape? It's what, like this kind of thing? With the thingies and the... Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I bought a bunch of them, and then I used one of them until it ran out, and then I'm like, I really need to use up all of the other rolls that I have. And so I've been using that. When I had the tape box out just then, I was like, oh yeah, I have a bunch of these. I should have one out and, you know, use it as I see fit. But because these ones are embossed, I was like, oh, the texture, I don't know. I don't really want to be like pushing on it with the runner thingy. That was the thinking anyway. There we go. Oh, hang on. Right, today was cool. Half day today, no production. I had to dump last night's shift. Incorrectly making it. Oh, 9 tons? Fucking what? Overdid the sugar in the recipe by 300%. What the fuck? How? Ah! Shit. Hang on. That last colour matches. Oh, it does! The silver, yes. Yep, that's what I mean. Sometimes I do. It depends on what I'm attaching to each other. Been liking breastfeeding out on the X service? Yes. Hope friend is feeling better. No scoring a free 5 kilograms milk. Yeah, no. Although you could have scored 9 tons if you didn't mind it a little bit sweeter than normal. It's dragons! Hi dragons! How did your stream go? What were you playing? It's a Minecraft Enigmatica. What? That's a caramel. Hey, it's us! Hi guys! How are you doing? The hoods have retreated to your stream to raid and recover! Hi Claire! How is you? Hi! I forgot to grab the vehicle, so hi! Also faceplants. Aww. Hugs. Having the raiders, how are you awesome peoples? New Minecraft mode I can buy a new Hamid 112. Also I hit a wall, I sleep now. Okay. Yay naps. Oh the huggles. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate face. Glad your stream was good. I need to... Wait a minute, I need to be able to get to the bin. I have a whole bunch of stuff on top of the bin and that's not helpful right now. Get that out of the way, get those out of the way. Whoops. That's fine. It's fine. It's just gravity. Right, we're going over there. Screwing down that side. We need to move the box of card bases out of the way. I'll just plonk that there. There we go. Right. Bin. Oh, look at the snuggly little cat. Oh, that's so cute. I'm very, very drained. So Oz also going to sleep. Night again, sweet dreams. And still things to do. Oh, fuck. No hurt himself. Also, while we've got a moment, I'm going to hydrate. Frustrated with his progress at getting well from a flu, and his glasses are screwed today and he couldn't find it, so I cheered him up. So I am glad that he had you to cheer him up. Because that, all of that sounds butts. I mean, at least the flu or whatever's going on there will pass. Are these thing glasses screws? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain. I thought putting the tape down in the first place was slow. Trying to wriggle the tool under there to get the release paper off. I like the cardstock, I like the embossing, I like all of it. I just feel like it's not enough. I feel like that's not enough to be a card. It's not that getting to that point didn't take its effort. It just doesn't, I don't know. When you see all these cards that people make and it's, you know, all these embellishments and all these layers, and it took them 4 hours to do a single card, and it's like, I don't know. Couldn't find it and fix it with tape. Ah. Is it double-sided stick tape? It is! Glitter maybe. Fuck no. It needs something else. It does. It feels unfinished. Leftover diamond dots. I'd have sequins. That'd be the closest thing. I think because main focus is background and quite a centerpiece and a focus for it, possibly Rain doesn't think they have something to hone in on. Yeah, there's no like, yeah, centerpiece. Maybe Babel is also. No, you raise a good point. Also, please do not overexert yourself. If you need to go to focus on the other shit and not be here, that is fine. Rabbits! My kitties would want to play with those. Gonna get noms. Sweet! What are we having? Silly question. It's Friday. It's pies! It's the last round of the football season! It's my last night of having pies for the year. Did I get hit with? How you get seen? Yeah. Did I ever show you my finished bit? Nope. But you're going to. You better. Now that you've mentioned it. I was like, ooh, yummy. Oh, hang on. Hey. Oh, come on, just frickin' scroll. There we go. Ah, sweet! And another one. Oh, snap, that is awesome! Oh, that looks so good. Something is in pot stickers, something is in dough lumps cooked in stew. Probably the second one, although I don't want to presume anything. Yeah, that is amazing. Friggin' skill there. Let's go making shiny new cars. Totally worked out for you. Nice work. Friggin' get off. There. I'm trying to see what pot stickers are. I have no idea. That's pretty much where my assumption that they weren't pot stickers came from, because I didn't know what they are. Pot stickers are the Asian dumpling. Oh. I guess then it could be. I'm here for pretzel. What? That's what I'm having then. Hey! Let's recharge your brain meat sauce. Have you had something for dinner? Speaking of dinner, have you had noms? Have you done noms today? Do you require snacks? That is half moon shaped with crimped edges, stuffers, ground meats and veggies, usually fried, then get away with using, not using oil in the pan. Oh. Your dumplings are roast, scampi that you cook in a stew. Ah. There you go. I have learned something new today. I do not need to learn anything else till tomorrow. Ordering nums now? Okay, good. Hopefully that'll help you feel a little bit better. almost wish that I hadn't done these on a white card base. I don't know what I would have done instead. But I feel like the starkness of the white is taking away from things a little bit as well. Yeah, I can see myself fit 10 up the resolution. Breeders! Yeah, they're not super obvious. I was messing about before with using ink with them. And then I was like, ooh, I bet they look good with different cardstocks and stuff. And I was going through all my scrap bits and found a bunch of different scrap bits. And I found this one and I was like, ooh, that comes up pretty. I just carried on with that. But yes, they are kind of subtle. Encouragement jingles through bossing. Thanks, Az. So apparently, speaking of jangles, kind of, how the Twitch has alerts now, which I really hadn't like looked at, because my brain was like, well, I've got all my alerts set up already, I don't need Twitch to do it for me. But they have alerts for things that the other things don't do, like they've got an alert for hype trains, and they've got alerts for like regular, you know, following and cheering and all that kind of stuff as well. And I'm gonna have to have a look at that now. But I don't know what I would do for either channel. I mean, clearly Creates has already got the glory that is Rainbow Bruce, so how can we get better than that? And you're saying he's missing something like backing card makes them look prepped for a frame border. Ah. I think bossing always wants to put panel liner in them. That could have been a thing, yeah, that I could have had a different cardstock underneath it as a matting layer. I don't think I'd be able to have anything match it though. I don't mind the... what were we saying before? Sequins? That kind of embellishment. I have a few. Whether or not I have anything that'll match, I don't know, but I'll have to go get the box out. Kind of want to do sentiments. We do have that one that has words on it already though, so it's kind of like, well, that one's not gonna need sentiments. Just one ornament on each embossing. Sorry. Whew. Maybe just one ornament on each embossing give that I was looking for. Even for woodworking? Let's remake for those lost frames. I couldn't tell you the last time that I've dropped frames. think I filled my quota for drop frames in 2018 and I haven't had to drop any since. This one here, once I stick it down I'll turn it the right way for you guys, but this one has, because it's got the words on, of all of them that one kind of does feel complete. Hopefully you guys can actually like read that. Yeah, like I feel like I could leave that one as is. Because it's vaguely a bauble shape. And it's got the little dangly up there, and yeah. Literally says Merry Christmas across the front. So, like, of all of them, that one I could just have as is. But the other one's just being patterns. I don't know. If me not to put sentiments on cards, especially if they know me. Really? Yes, it was. 2018, simultaneously last week and 20 years ago. I'm trying to remember what it was now. I was watching something the other day. Trying to think. I can't remember what it was now, but there was some reference to like the mid-80s. And I had to stop and think about the fact that mid-80s was 40 years ago. What? Got today like under 18. Wait, what? I mean, yay! Kind of, I think. I don't know. If they said you looked 18, that'd be fine, but if it says you look under 18, is that creepy? I'm sure that they weren't intending to be creepy, but my brain's kind of gone, wait a minute. Is that still flattering? I'm sure they meant it to be flattering, but yeah. Time marches. Yep. The 60s were 40 years ago. No changing my mind on that. Yes. Exactly. Kind of. Sorry, I know I'm not talking. My brain's percolating. My brain pan is slowly simmering with ideas. I was just thinking about what to add to these. I do have little They're meant to look like little like water droplets. So they're clear and they're just a little, they're basically like a little half sphere thing. I'm wondering if that might work. Or something like that as opposed to the sequins. Oop. Oh, it's okay. It makes everything sticky. It really does. Including my stabby hook. Snow Pretzel's kind of doing his best to be good. He's being noisy, but also trying to contain himself. Good boy, Snow Pretzel. Good boy. Is he, have you, is that, where, I have questions, but I don't, yes. I'll ask you later if I remember. To ribbon, ooh. Christmas embossing, it makes me think Braille. Yeah, kinda like that. It says who's hiding on my desk, but I'm more curious about who's hiding under it. No, it says what is hiding on my desk, not who. Gosh dang it. I'll say, hi! How are you doing? Which would be awesome to have. Yes. I wonder if I could. Yeah, hi Ophelia, how goes it? Doesn't matter. Fair enough. There's such a mess going on. One of these days I'll take a photo and show you guys, but today is not that day. And so basically the title was like, you know, what are we going to create out of like all of the crap that's over there that you guys can't see? What I hoped the answer to the question was going to be was, you know, pretty cards. But, yes. So these ones, this top 5 here, these ones I feel like I could leave them. Because they have the words, I don't know if you guys get to see the words. What's a better, easier colour to see the one? There. So like, because it has the words, it sort of feels like it already has a sentiment on there. So of all of them, I could just, like, that one would be fine. Then the other ones, there's no, what were we saying? Focal point. There's no focal point. And again, let's go with the colour that's not the white one, because it's really hard to see on stream. I'm a hurt mess. I know a mess. Maybe you get to cool down soon, yeah. Afraid not. Oh, fuck. Stay temperature appropriate, everybody. There we go. Helps. Helps. Incoming snowball. Yeah, these ones feel unfinished. They're pretty. I like them. I like the embossing folder. I like the cardstock. I like that it's got a little bit of shimmer without being too much. But it just, I don't know, needs a little something more. I feel like possibly these ones you could get away with leaving them. Like if you put something on them they wouldn't look bad, but if I left those ones alone they wouldn't look bad either, I don't think. I don't know. I'm gonna very quickly see if I can grab those little water droplet things that I mentioned. Oh, fuck. Ow, 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 ow. Aww, I see Black Cat. He's on the bed. Curled up all napping and stuff. Carefully. 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 Where did I get up to? What did I miss? What's happening? I was making toast and maybe Milo too. Yes, yeah, that's where I went to. I hope they're separate dishes, not in the one bowl. We so attempted to leftover diamond dots. I fill in some traces with metallic gel ink to one random ball on the smaller ones or a stripe on the larger ones. Toasted Milo. No. Paper name I always forget could go well. It's over it as a banner. Oh. This is sitting often require a dish. Milo is not though, so. How many click said numbers as well? Yep, go get snacks. Vellum, that's the one. Yep. Second in beans to a poached egg. Oh. Eggs on toast actually sounds really good. Even though it's Friday and Spy Day. That's a word. Also, bye! That's not enough to be a dish. Julie's gonna look, no worries. Oh, good. So this is vaguely... not those ones, but like that kind of thingy. I'm sure I had some that were clear though. There they are. Clear little sort of droplet-y things. And I've actually just noticed I've also actually got some that are still clear, but at least I think they're still clear. It's a bit hard to tell actually. That colour. Looks like some of them are and some of them aren't. I don't quite know what's going on there. But they've got a little bit of the surface thing. It's you'll see it listed as AB. Particularly if you're looking at something like not Diamantes. What's the other one? Actually, no. I think Diamantes do it as well. Actually. What's the Swarovskis? The like crystal beads and stuff like that. I used to work in a bead shop, so that's how I know. Yeah, you'll see things that are listed as like clear or white or whatever, and then you'll see AB ones, which is Aurora Borealis, because they've got that sort of colour shimmer thing going on, iridescence. So rather than just being like plain and clear, they've sort of got a little bit of a reflecty colour thing going on. And it depends on which angle you look at it from as to what the colour is. But they're sort of rainbowy. Now, do I have anything else in here that could work? Most of what the rest of it is in this box is sequins. Which, like, I'm not against, but... I don't know, most of my sequins are coloured sequins, and I don't want to have to go through matching them all, because I wouldn't have the right things anyway. Down there. My hearts. A lot of these I actually got for free. One of the AliExpress sellers that I used to buy from fairly regularly would like include little packets of them in the thing, and half the time they would show up with, like the packaging would be torn and they'd be all in the inside of the parcel, and it's like, oh for fuck's sake, please stop sending me those. I get that they're a free gift and all that, but I don't want them. Debating Vegemite, PB or jam. Vegemite, and then cheese, and then under the grill. It's amazing. And then toast on the Milo. Rebellious is just okay, that's the one. Super striking when used sparingly, yes. Nice thing is you can try it without adhesive first. That's the plan. So I'm thinking... start with these ones. In particular, I kind of want to start with these ones. And so, what I'm hoping, even across the different colours, because we're using one, because they're still clear, like they've got that that shimmeriness to them, but they are still clear, so they should take on the colour of what's underneath. Let's grab a little tray. Because I think this packet has a couple of different sizes in. Yeah, it does. Oops. So we've got a couple of different sizes. Ooh, there's 3 different sizes? Small, medium, large? Yeah, those are the 3 sizes there actually. Kinda there-ish. Now, I got a... where is it? When I did one of my Emu orders, I got a wax pencil. And now I don't know what I've done with it. I do have this one. What did I do with the... Unless I didn't put it in there because I didn't want it getting messed up. That kind of sounds like a thing that I would do, but in that case, where did I put it? Ah! That's right. I had my other little... this one. That I had to put out of reach of Tancat. Delightful little angel that he is. Maybe to go through... oh yeah, no, they should be fine. Although, international question mark, who knows? So I have this one, jewel picker. Just that sort, with the little grippy ends. And then I have this one, which is just a wax pencil. And then I also have this one. I think this one might have also been on Emu. This one has a replaceable tip. Which I don't think I've played with that one yet. But yes, I don't know which one to start with. I mean, obviously I need to do all of them, but like, nah. Now. Card making YouTubers. It's odd numbers. And visual triangles. I know a lot of the time when there is a sentiment or like a focal point to like surround it, you do a 3 and a 2 because that's your odd number and that's your lines. But obviously we don't have that center point, so... Can I pick this up with this? Oops. Mostly? Those big ones might be a little bit heavy. We'll see. Let's I was sort of going to work on the more ones, but I might just start with one. I'm already overwhelmed, there's no need to make it worse. Now, I'm going to have to turn it up right ways for me, sorry. Is that annoying? Like, there's no reason I can't flip the source in OBS. I could turn it up the other way so that you guys see it as if you're looking over my shoulder as opposed to across the desk. I've always done it this way because, like, it's a mental thing for me, but, like, if it's easier for all of you guys to watch it in the other way rather than me worrying about my brain, then, like, I'm gonna swap it. Yeah, I feel like for this pattern I need to sort of work in this empty space down here. And already I feel like that the biggest size is too big. Hydrates. I can do that. Thanks, Jinx. Doesn't worry you? Fair enough. See, I just kind of like what it is because to see chat, I have a old laptop that I have just screen mirroring onto the TV. And so I've got like maybe 3/5 of the screen is taken up by the stream, so I can actually see what you guys see, and then the other 2/5 is chat. And so for me, like, my perspective is that you guys are across the table from me. And so my brain goes that the visual aspect of the stream should match that. I could flip that source and you guys could see it like the right way up as if you're looking over my shoulder, and technically it's not probably going to make all that much difference to me because chat's still going to be across the table. But for some reason that just, I don't know, it messes with my brain somehow. But I can swap it if you'd like. See, I feel like that's too spaced out. I feel like we need to... I don't know, I don't like this. I think that one's too big. So the 3 there like that. I don't like that big one though. Let's swap that out for a medium. I don't know, this is not my forte. Unless we only did 2 down there. Bring that one up there, say. And then... swap that. I feel like we could bring in a 3rd down there actually, with the small one. I don't mind that. Right, ooh, that was close. Let's not. I feel like... Okay, so I'm trying to keep in mind the 2 things I said before, odd numbers and the visual triangle. And so my brain's going that I should add 2 more up here. Because that would still be an odd number, you've got the thing. I don't know, I'm learning. notice in here that I've got some really super tiny ones? Oops. That almost looks like one of the one of the embossed bits. That's a little bit too small, I think. Maybe there. It's the same angle as that though, I feel like that needs to... No, that's okay. I don't know. This is not... Oops. This is not what I normally do. So I can't tell if it's any good or not. Can't see them all white, that's a good point. Hang on, let's swap out for the red one because I think that's kind of the darkest. Just add more. Oh, come on. Wait, did I use that size? No, that's that one. It's up there. This is roughly the same. Might not make them all that much easier to see. They are clear. Does that show up any better? Dinksy peeks in. Hi Dinks! How goes it? Goes well enough besides my sinuses betraying me. Gosh dang it. Hope they behave soon. Agreed. Is it like twinkles from distant tree lights? That's kind of what I was hoping for. But they look like stars, almost. Just little glints. Nothing too over the top, too bold or anything. Just yeah. Shows the lily, you can see them. How do they look? Feel free to be brutally honest, and by brutally honest, use nice words. I should whip my sinuses into shape. I hope that clears up rapidly. Do you have any like nasal spray or any of those to help? Decongestant or whatever. Still not sure, neither am I. Because this is not what I normally do. I'm unsure as to whether or not it looks right or it just looks spazzy or... I feel like maybe... I swap that one to there. I know that's like sweet bugger all difference, but like... Actually, that's kind of better. I think them being on the same angle was incorrect. Team seems to be it helps. I've been using that. That's fair. And then use the large one in between the bubbles. The large one. Oh, this one here. So like bring that up more. Something like that. I reckon you need a frame. I can't do a frame. They're stuck down now. Unless I do one like over the top of the edges, which I really would rather not. Because then I'd have to cut out an actual frame rather than just doing a matting layer. Closer to the curl of the bow in the center. To what, like all the way up here? Something like that, maybe? Yep, there's big empty space. Yeah. That's kind of what I was... that's why I had them sort of there, because I was kind of thinking of that as a big empty space, but yeah. I think the middle did need a little something something. I mean, we could spread those out more. Actually, if I swap that one to there... just have the little one there and the bigger one there. Actually, yeah, that's better. Not craftsy yet. The color textures or something. It's not color again, even textures, good lord. The one thing that I would maybe entertain in that direction would be to get like paint markers, metallic paint markers, and just go around the edge. The edge of the background, not the edge of the card. There it is. We think that works. That layout works. What did I do again? Little one up there. They don't need to like perfectly match, but I kind of want them to be the same. Even just... no, I liked it better there. Kind of follows the curve of this bauble around, which is kind of nice. If they're pen-shaped, or these textures. Oh, we are 90s kids, aren't we? And you get it making little blows to stick on the balls? I could. Out of like a little... I'm sure I've got some like metallic thread. And then just like stick it on where the bows are on in the embossing. There, and there. I think if I was going to do that, I'd probably do that instead of these. As opposed to as well as. I think both might be a little bit much. I'd have to go digging for my thread though. I'm sure Kmart had like a cheap pack of like a gold and a silver. And I'm sure I bought one. Fuck knows where it is though. Maybe little bows for the cars with the big balls. Oh, the ones with the words on? Yeah. That'd give it a little embellishment. The other thing is too, I can't decide whether or not to go with these shimmery ones or go with the clear ones. Because I didn't actually try those yet. I feel like the ones with a little bit of shimmer are probably the better option for this card. But just for the sake of comparison... oops. So they're basically the same shape, but they don't have that same kind of shimmeriness to them. They're just clear. Kind of feel like it does need that iridescence. Get here, you bugger. Ah, fuck's sake. Get off. Connector textures, yes. Yes. And castles. Because thankfully there was enough other kids in the class that had them. I think I like this. It's growing on me. I'm still a little bit, I don't know, like, this bit's fine, that bit, I just, I don't know. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more snug. How many texts they had? The belt was me every day. Aww. I don't think we ever did that. I'm gonna think about this. It's such a small fiddly detail and it really doesn't matter, but I don't know. I'm still a bit question mark. So I'm gonna head off. I know that's not a particularly satisfying end of the stream, but I don't know, I feel like I could sit here for hours just kind of going, oh, but what if I, but what if I, but what if I... I'm gonna think about it. Aww, black cat. He's sleeping on my pillow. Or at least, like, he's got his head resting up against my pillow. That's so cute. Hello. Yes, we were talking about you. Hope this is the final result on Discord sometime. That's ambitious. I will try. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy your pie. Enjoy your dumplings. I'm sure there will be much delish. Thanks for stream, Kirky. Everybody have fun and keep being awesome. Let's go see Salmon. He is doing... I don't actually know how that's pronounced. Scotos? Scotos? I have no idea what this game is. Slush raid the Sandman. There we go. Thank yous everybody for coming and hanging about. Appreciate all your phases. I shall be on Geek tomorrow. It's the one with dragons. Whatever that pack is. I've forgotten what we're playing. That other one. With the... It's Mystical Block. That's the one. Mystical Block. But yes, be good. If you can't be good, be crafty. Catch you later everybody. Bye!